This coming Sunday is the 12th Sunday in Ordinary Time. We continue during this period of our liturgical year, Ordinary Time. We continue for the next several months, and we're reading from Matthew's Gospel mostly for our Sunday Gospel passages. We hear Jesus teaching his disciples and the crowds and us. The Gospel comes from Matthew chapter 10, verses 26 to 33. Let's take a listen. Jesus said to the 12, "Fear no one. Nothing is concealed that will not be revealed, nor secret that will not be known. What I say to you in the darkness, speak in the light. What you hear whispered, proclaim on the housetops. And do not be afraid of those who kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. Rather be afraid of the one who can destroy both soul and body in Gehenna. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a small coin? Yet not one of them falls to the ground without your Father's knowledge. Even all the hairs of your head are counted. So do not be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. Everyone who acknowledges me before others, I will acknowledge before my heavenly Father. But whoever denies me before others, I will deny before my heavenly Father." Jesus' words are both affirming and encouraging for his disciples. They were his students. He was their teacher. They were learning from the Master how to be his representatives in the world. He affirms them in his words, "Even all the hairs on your head have been counted." Yes, God knows each of them intimately. He knows everything about them. He created them. He even knows the number of the hairs on their head. If the disciples were thinking, "Who is going to be with me as I go out to proclaim Jesus' message?" the answer was that God would be with them. He would always be close to them. Secondly, Jesus speaks words that are encouraging for them. Fear no one, and do not be afraid of those who kill the body but cannot kill the soul. The disciples were new to what they were being asked to do, and there would naturally be some element of fear. There may have been some uncertainty and anxiety that they were experiencing. Jesus knew that. He encourages them, "Don't be afraid." Jesus sends us out too. As we leave Mass every week, we are sent out. We go back into the world of our families, of our neighborhoods, our places of work, our social circles, and we are given that mission to preach and proclaim Jesus' message. We too may have the same worries and concerns of the disciples. We too are meant to hear the words of encouragement that we are well known by God, who cares for us intimately, and we are to let go of all fear. It's easier said than done. We know that. And yet we also know that what the disciples were able to do, we know from their example. They are models for us. Ordinary men, fishermen, a tax collector, they learned from their time with Jesus, and he did send them out to preach and proclaim the good news. Let us then take to heart the gospel message that is encouraging and affirming. Let it give us strength as we live out our faith in an intentional way. Let the gospel fill your week. See you in church. For now, God bless.